Stop trying to find your happy place. The modern world is lying to you. The influencers are lying to you. The soft life advocates are selling you a slow, comfortable death. They tell you to avoid stress. They tell you to protect your energy. They tell you that if life is hard, you must be doing something wrong. That is a lie designed to keep you weak. It's a scam designed to keep you consuming. Because a person who is content in comfort is a person who is easy to control. A person who fears hardship is a person who will never own their own soul. I want you to stop running from the fire. I want you to stop praying for the storm to pass. I want you to stop looking for a way out. From this moment on, there is no way out. There is only the way through. You've been told that happiness is the absence of problems. That's why you're miserable. You are spending your entire life trying to reach a destination that doesn't exist. You are waiting for the day when the bills are paid, the relationship is perfect, and the body is fit. But that day is a ghost. It's a carrot on a stick held by people who want your money and your attention. Look at your life. Truly look at it. You feel it, don't you? That constant, low-level anxiety. The feeling that you're always behind. The exhaustion of trying to manifest a reality that doesn't hurt. You've tried the affirmations. You've tried the gratitude journals. You've tried the 5-step programs to a stress-free existence. And yet, here you are. Still frustrated. Still feeling like a victim of your circumstances. Still wondering why the universe hasn't delivered the ease you were promised. The reason it's not working is simple. You are fighting reality. And reality has an undefeated record. Every time you wish things were different, you are bleeding power. Every time you say, "Why is this happening to me?" you are handing over your keys to the enemy. You have become a professional at complaining about the weather while you drown in the rain. Modern self-help is a sedative. It's a warm blanket that smothers your potential. It teaches you to be resilient, which is just a fancy word for tolerating the pain until it stops. But I'm not here to talk to you about tolerance. I'm here to talk to you about addiction. I want you to become addicted to the very things that are currently breaking you. I want you to reach a point where a crisis doesn't make you panic, it makes you salivate. Where failure doesn't make you quit, it makes you feel alive. This isn't just about staying positive. Positivity is fragile. Positivity is a thin coat of paint on a rusted car. We aren't painting the car. We are melting it down and forging it into a weapon. If you are tired of being a spectator in your own tragedy, if you are ready to stop being the victim and start being the architect, then you need to understand that this channel isn't for the masses. It's for the few who are willing to look the darkness in the eye and smile. Subscribe now. Not because I need your click, but because you need a reminder, every single day, that your comfort is your coffin. Join this brotherhood of the disciplined. Because the truth we're about to uncover is too heavy for the average mind to carry. 2,000 years ago, a man named Marcus Aurelius sat in a tent on the edge of a frozen empire. He was the most powerful man on earth. He had every reason to be stressed. Plagues were wiping out his people. His generals were betraying him. His body was failing him. He didn't write about how to escape. He didn't complain about his toxic environment. He wrote about the fire. He said, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." He wasn't just accepting his fate. He was consuming it. This is the secret of the Stoics. This is Amor Fati. The love of fate. Not the tolerance of fate. Not the acceptance of fate. The love of it. Think about the difference. When you accept something, you endure it. When you love something, you want more of it. The fake gurus teach you to cope. The Stoics teach you to convert. Epictetus was a slave. He had his leg broken by a cruel master. He didn't spend his life wishing he had been born a prince. He used his chains to anchor his soul. He realized that his mind was the only thing he truly owned. And if he could control his perception, he could turn a prison into a palace. Seneca was exiled. He was forced to live away from everything he loved. Did he crumble? No. He wrote that no man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity. For he is not permitted to prove himself. Do you hear that? Your easy life is actually a curse. The lack of struggle in your world is the reason you feel so empty. You are a high-performance engine running on idle. And engines that run on idle for too long eventually seize up and die. The Amor Fati trick isn't a mental exercise. It's a biological rewiring. It's about changing your identity from the person who suffers the hardship to the person who needs the hardship to grow. In modern biology, we call this hormesis. A little bit of poison makes you stronger. The cold makes your cells more efficient. The weight makes your bones denser. The friction makes your skin tougher. Why do you think your mind is any different? Every time you face a setback, a breakup, a bankruptcy, a betrayal, you are being handed raw material. The average person looks at a pile of bricks and sees a mess. The architect looks at a pile of bricks and sees a foundation. You need to stop seeing obstacles as interruptions to your life. They are your life. The obstacle is not in the way. The obstacle is the way. This is where the paradigm shift happens. Most people use willpower to get through hard times. Willpower is a limited resource. It's a battery that drains. If you rely on willpower, you will eventually break. But identity? Identity is infinite. If you identify as a seeker of comfort, every hardship is a threat to your identity. It causes cognitive dissonance. It causes pain. But if you change your identity to a lover of fate, then every hardship becomes a gift. It becomes fuel. It becomes the very thing that validates who you are. Imagine a world where you can't be hurt. Not because nothing bad happens, but because everything that happens is exactly what you wanted. If it's good, you enjoy it. If it's bad, you use it. This is the ultimate cheat code. This is how you become invincible. When you love your fate, you stop being a gambler. A gambler needs the dice to land on a certain number to be happy. The lover of fate owns the casino. He wins regardless of the number. You lose your job? Amor Fati. Now you have the freedom to build what you actually want. The pressure of poverty will forge a hunger in you that a steady paycheck never could. You get rejected? Amor Fati. The universe just saved you time. The pain of the ego is the fire that burns away your vanity. You feel depressed? Amor Fati. Your soul is telling you that your current way of living is a lie. The darkness is the signal to change. Stop trying to fix the outside world. The outside world is chaos. It is a spinning wheel of fortune that you do not control. Control your internal alignment. Align your will with what actually happens. This sounds like passivity to the weak-minded. They think loving fate means laying down and letting the world walk over you. It's the exact opposite. It is the most aggressive stance a human can take. Because when you love your fate, you stop wasting energy on what if or why me. All that wasted energy is now channeled into what now. You become a relentless machine of execution. You don't hesitate. You don't mourn. You don't look back. The Stoic doesn't wait for the perfect conditions to act. The Stoic acts on the conditions. Look at the people you admire. The greats. The titans. Did they have easy lives? No. They had lives that would have crushed a normal person. They had Amor Fati long before they knew the words. They realized that the bad things were the very things that made them great. The trauma. The lack. The struggle. Without the struggle, there is no story. And without a story, you are just a ghost occupying a body. You are currently in the middle of your own epic. But you're acting like an extra. You're waiting for the director to give you a better script. The script is already written. The scenes are already set. Your only job is to play the role with everything you have. Love the plot twists. Love the villains. Love the tragedies. Because they are all part of the masterpiece that is you. Society wants you to be a victim. A victim is a consumer. A victim needs a product to feel better. A victim needs a pill to stay numb. But a warrior needs nothing but his own mind. You have been built for this. Your ancestors survived ice ages, wars, famines, and predators. You are the result of thousands of years of successful struggle. Do you really think you were designed to spend your life scrolling, complaining, and seeking safety? Safety is an illusion. The only real security is your ability to handle insecurity. The Amor Fati trick is to stop looking for the light at the end of the tunnel. Instead, become the light. Burn so bright that the tunnel itself catches fire. Hardship isn't something to be survived. It's something to be consumed. It is the protein for your character. It is the weight for your mental muscles. Start today. The next time something bad happens, even if it's just a traffic jam or a spilled coffee, catch yourself. Feel the impulse to complain. Feel the impulse to be a victim. And then, kill it. Smile. Whisper Amor Fati to yourself. And find a way to use it. Turn the traffic jam into a moment of silence. Turn the spilled coffee into a lesson in presence. Turn the major disaster into the foundation of your comeback. If you can master the small things, the big things will never touch you. You will become the fire that Marcus Aurelius talked about. Everything thrown into you will only make you brighter. Every attempt to put you out will only give you more air. You are not a victim of the world. You are the world's ultimate challenge. Stop asking life to be easy. Ask for it to be hard. Because hard is where the value is. Hard is where the growth is. Hard is where you finally meet the person you were meant to be. The Amor Fati trick makes hardship addictive because it removes the fear of the unknown. When you love everything that happens, you are never afraid of what might happen. You become a god in your own reality. Unshakable. Untouchable. Invincible. Now, look at the mess in front of you. Look at the problems you've been avoiding. Look at the pain you've been running from. Stop running. Turn around. Open your arms. And love it. Your struggle is your greatest possession. Do not let a single drop of it go to waste. Burn it all as fuel. The world is waiting to see how bright you can get. The time for soft words is over. The time for excuses is finished. The fire is rising. You can either be the ash, or you can be the flame. The choice was never theirs. The choice was always yours. Love your fate, or be destroyed by it. There is no middle ground. Go out and suffer well. Turn your scars into medals. Turn your tragedy into a triumph. The storm is here. Dance in it. The furnace is hot. Step inside. This is where you are made. Everything is exactly as it should be. Now, make it work for you. Amor Fati. Always.